Hey, what's up guys, it's Grill Hands. I got some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay for you. Originally what I had slated was some Black Ops footage. I try to vary it up. I don't want to double up on one game. If I can throw in some Modern Warfare 2 alongside World at War or Call of Duty or Black Ops, and I feel like I'm doing a good job. I don't want to just keep it stagnant and have one Call of Duty game up there. Speaking of World at War, I haven't put up much footage from that game in quite some time. That game's hacked to hell though, so we'll have to wait and see. If I can get some gameplay from World at War, as long as there's not these invincibility god mode dudes flying around the map, and I'll try to throw up some World at War footage here in the near future. The reason that I didn't put up any Black Ops footage today is because I do a horrible job of organizing the games that I capture. I've got different folders, and each of the folder has the respected game, but I don't organize the games that I've used already for the channel, and I don't normally delete them just in case I want to grab a clip from them later or something like that. But yeah, I don't I don't designate videos that I've used already and videos that I'm have the potential to use in the future. So I was looking at it and I couldn't remember. I've got a couple of games that I thought I could use, but I couldn't remember if I used it on the channel already or not. And I'm too lazy to run through the channel to verify all that. So instead, I wanted to play it safe and just use some more recent Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. I think I captured this like the other day. I was on a SMG kick. I'm using the MP5K. I think it's the MP5K or the MP5. I don't, whatever it's called in this game. I really love using this gun. It's amazing at close quarters. It'll kill people in a blink of an eye, I guess because it's got a high rate of fire. Tack down the silencer, of course, so I can stay away from my teammates and kind of flank the enemy and kind of maintain this close quarters combat. And I'm playing the map Rundown, which is bittersweet is the best way I can describe it. For domination, I loathe this map just because there's so many vertical locations that people can camp in. They all stare at the B flag, and capturing B solo, watching that bar fill up, and then all of a sudden somebody tubes you from a second story window or gets you from an assault with an assault rifle on one of those hills. It's almost heartbreaking, man, especially when you've got like 1 little millimeter left to capture the B flag. This is one of those maps, normally when you capture the B flag first, you're going to win the game. So I'm not real crazy playing this map for domination. And also, if you spawn the A flag, then you can one-man army. I've never done it before, but I've been tubed by it before. But you can one-man army tube from the A flag at the people trying to capture C. And if that guy continues to do it, you can't capture C. You got to run over to his location and kill him, or hope that he gets tired of tubing you over and over again. So yeah, that's another great thing about this map is people can mortar strike you from a distance. But when it comes to TDM, though, I actually don't mind this map. It depends. It's a kind of a 50-50 shot, I guess. If you manage to cross the choke points, the center bridge, or the 2 side bridges, and get to the enemy's half of the map, then it's great for running and gunning, especially if it's silencer. You can just kind of sneak around, run out of the bush, just kill people and sink back in, and just keep flanking people over and over again. So yeah, it's great for running and gunning if you can get to the enemy side of the map. But if the enemy's spread out, they're camped in all the different windows, and they're watching those choke points, then it can be kind of difficult to cross, and sometimes it's almost a waste of time. In those situations, I'll probably pull out like a FAMAS or M16 ACR, one of those low recoil assault rifles. Well, actually all the assault rifles in this game have low recoil, but you get the idea. I'll try to pick people off at a distance in those kinds of situations, and then maybe if I can wear them down, then when I die I'll switch to an SMG and try to cross the bridge. But I guess people aren't really going to have to worry about map layouts like this in Modern Warfare 3. I've heard a lot of people complain about this style of map design, and apparently Robert Bowling said like a month or 2 ago that they're trying to remove a lot of the verticality and get rid of a lot of the different choke points. And this map is, the perfect example. There's like 15, 17 different second story windows that people can hide in, and there's only 3 high traffic routes that people can utilize to, access the map. I don't blame people for taking advantage of the map either. I mean, all these different second story windows have great lines of sights, and you can just sit there and rack up kills all day. It just slows the overall tempo. So personally, I'm not a fan of this map in general, just in rare situations in TDM. And speaking of tempo, low tempo anyways, I'm surprised to see that they're getting rid of Marathon in Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why. Is anybody upset with that perk? I've never heard anyone complain about Marathon in Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops. I've heard of people complaining about it being used in certain combinations, so like maybe Marathon, Lightweight, Commando, Which, yes, I know why people are upset with that. You run at Mach 1 speeds and you have the ability to lunge somebody from 100 yards away. So I was hoping that guy would just miss me so I could turn around and try to shoot him. But yeah, so I can understand why people didn't like that combination. Even Marathon Lightweight Ninja, I've heard a lot of people complain about just because you're super fast and no one can hear you approach. But the perk by itself, like if you use it with Cold Blooded or Stopping Power or Hardline. Hardline is a secondary perk, right? I don't know. But I mean, using Marathon, I guess these guys gave up at this point. I don't blame them. But using Marathon by itself, I don't know. I don't see a problem with it. But they're changing it back to how they did it in Call of Duty 4 and World at War. They're turning it into extreme conditioning, so you get unlimited sprint. But no, you don't get unlimited sprint. You get extended sprint, and I think the pro perk is you can climb over objects faster. So I don't know. That's strange. I've never had a problem with that perk. I don't know. Let me know if you guys had issues with it. I mean, I loved having Marathon Pro whenever I was playing the map Derailed. That would be a snooze fest, man. Trying to find people on a large map like that, and you didn't have unlimited sprint. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that design decision. Yeah, I can't even speak. That design decision. And like always, take it easy.